press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back. So today let us move on to part 22 of organic chemistry, some basic principles and techniques. So in the previous class we discussed about the IUPAC naming of organic compounds containing complex substituent groups. I mentioned few conditions while naming the organic compounds containing complex substituent groups. Let us move on to few more examples of that. So the first example I have given here. So this is the given compound. You select the parent chain first, which containing maximum number of substituent. So if you select a straight chain here, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 carbon atoms in which substituent will get here and here 2 methyl groups, and here we will get a complex substituent and one more here. So giving number from right to left gives the lowest set of locants. Therefore, let me select this carbon chain. This is the parent carbon chain and give the number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. On second carbon we have 2 methyl, and on third carbon we have one more methyl. So total it will be trimethyl, but we cannot consider the prefix, the letter of the prefix to the alphabetical order, because it is a simple substituent. We need to consider the first letter of the fundamental name of the alkyl. So the first letter of the fundamental name is M, that is methyl. So trimethyl we have, and we need to name this substituent now here. So this is a substituent 1, 2, 3. 1-methyl propyl, 1-methyl propyl. So the name of this group is 1-methyl propyl. 1-methyl propyl is the IUPAC name, and here also it starts with M. So the first nature of the first substituent group also starts with M, and this also starts with M, but it again followed by the P, propyl. Therefore, we need to take methyl, trimethyl as a first in the alphabetical order. So or else you can also name this by using the trivial name for this is CH3, CH, CH2, CH3 means it will be secondary butyl. So the substituent group, I will rewrite the substituent group here. How is it? This is like this. This is like this. According to IUPAC system, the name is 1-methyl propyl. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1-methyl propyl. But what is the common name? Common name is secondary butyl, secondary butyl. So either you can use this or you can use this. Either you can use 1-methyl propyl or you can use secondary butyl. So any of the names that you can use. As I said, if it is a substituent group, if it is not get substituted further, you can use the trivial names, then that is allowed in the IUPAC name. So I'll give both the names here. So if you use butyl as a name, then you cannot consider the secondary for the alphabetical order. You need to consider B, the first letter of the name of the alkyl group for the alphabetical order. So let me write the name. First I will get the IUPAC name. So 2, 3, 2, 2, 7 trimethyl, and on the fourth carbon we have 1-methyl propyl, 1-methyl propyl, no name. No name why? Because 9 carbon atoms are there on the selected parent carbon chain. So this is the name where we took the IUPAC name for the complex substituent group for the secondary butyl group. If I take secondary butyl itself, then what is the name? Name is 4 secondary butyl. So 2 comma 2 comma 7 trimethyl nonane. Trimethyl nonane. So this is the second name for this. Either you can use this or you can use this, and you have to take it in a parenthesis. So either this name you can give or this name you can give. So you can use the trivial name. Now move on to this compound, and here also we have ethyl group we have, and this is one complex substituent, and here we have methyl. Now arrange them in alphabetical order differently, and first you select the chain, longest chain first, and let us move on to the longest chain here. So here you have ethyl group and a methyl group. If you start it from this end, you will get the lowest set of numbers. This is the selected carbon chain, longest chain. Now you give the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it is 8. So there are 8 carbon atoms in a selected parent carbon chain. On a third carbon we have one group called ethyl group. This is ethyl group. And on 7th carbon we have methyl group, and on 7th carbon we have methyl group, and on 4th carbon we have this complex substituent group. So what is this complex substituent group? So 1, 2. What is IUPAC name? 1,1-dimethyl ethyl. So what is the IUPAC name? 1,1 dimethyl ethyl. 1,1 dimethyl ethyl. 1,1 dimethyl ethyl is the IUPAC name of this complex substituent, and here you have to consider the first letter of the name, it is D. Now you need to arrange in a alphabetical order. First letter of this substituent group name starts from D, therefore you need to consider D, and then here it is E and here it is M. Now arrange them in alphabetical order. Which comes first? Definitely this comes first. On the 4th carbon we have this 1, 2, 3, 4th carbon we have this substituent, and on the 3rd carbon we have ethyl, and on the 7th carbon we have the methyl group. Now arrange them in alphabetical order. What we get? 4 hyphen, take a bracket, 1,1 dimethyl ethyl, 1,1 dimethyl ethyl. So then comes ethyl, therefore 3 ethyl, then 7 methyl octane, 7 methyl octane. So 4,1,1 dimethyl ethyl, then 3 ethyl, 7 methyl octane. So this is the IUPAC name of the given compound. Okay. So this is the IUPAC name of the given compound. Now consider the locants given here. What is the locant given here? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7. So I'll get 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 7, 14, and if you give the number from this end, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 plus 6, 11 plus 2, that will be 13. So which numbering is correct? Whether it is from 1 to 2 or from here to here, that you need to consider. So here you will get the substituent group here. So which one is correct? I have given 1, 2, 3 from this end, and according to lowest sum rule, if I number in this way, then you will get what is the sum of the locants you will get. So you will get 14. 4 plus 3 plus 7, it will be 14. If I number the chain from this end to this end, then what is the number you will get? 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, and this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. So if we take a straight chain and if we want to give the number from left to right means, so as ethyl group is here, we have given the number from left to right, but the total sum will be 4 plus 3 plus 7 and it will be 14. Once you give the number from right to left, just to check the locants, you will get 2 plus 5 plus 6. You will get 2 plus 5 plus 6. So 2 plus 5 plus 6. Here 11 plus 2 and it will be 13. So according to lowest sum rule, we need to give the numbering for the parent chain from right to left here. So therefore this numbering the carbon chain is correct and this one is wrong. That you have to remember. So ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಾವು ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಥರ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ವೆದರ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೋಕೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್, ದೆನ್ rewrite the name. So we need to consider this numbering now. So 2 plus 5 plus 6, that will be 13. So on the second carbon we have methyl group, and on fifth carbon we have this complex substituent, and on sixth carbon we have ethyl. So only we need to change the position, alphabetical order remains the same. So let me give the name. So 5, what is this name? 1 comma 1 dimethyl ethyl, dimethyl ethyl, 6 ethyl, 2 methyl octane. So we consider this. Just I changed the locants by taking the sum of the locants minimum if a number from right to left. So this is the examples to name the organic compounds which containing complex substituent group. Now move on to 2 more examples. Take 2 more examples. Try to give the name. Give the UPSC name for the following. Take down the third example. CH3, CH2, 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 CH, CH3, CH2, sorry, CH, CH3 taken twice, CH2, 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 CH3. So only one substituent group is present in a given organic compound, and that substituent group is definitely the complex substituent group. Just you split this and write, and you give the number from one end to another end. Select the longest chain here and number the chain first, and then give the IUPAC name. Just to try this compound, try to write the IUPAC name for this compound. Try to write. So select the longest chain. Which chain you selected? We can select this chain. So how many carbon atoms are there? 3 plus 3 plus 3, that are 9 carbon atoms. You give the number from left to right and right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here if it is from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means if you give the number from left to right or from right to left, the locant assigned to the substituent group remains the same. So you can give the number from either right to left or from left to right. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now this is the substituent group. Split and write this. What the substituent group that we have here. So here we have CH3, CH, this bond is bonded to the main chain, and this is CH taken, CH3 taken twice means this belongs to this. This is CH3 and CH3. You need to write like this. Now give this number 1 to this carbon which gets attached to the main chain of the root alkane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then what is the name? Rewrite the name of the compound here. 1, 2 dimethyl. 1, 2 dimethyl propyl. 1, 2 dimethyl propyl. So 1, 2 dimethyl propyl is the IUPAC name of this complex substituent group which is present on the 5th carbon, and very simple name. What is the name of the carbon compound? So 5, 1, 2 dimethyl propyl. What is the root name? No name. So 9 carbon atoms are there, and the carbon atoms are joined by a single covalent bond, and hence the name is no name. So this is the IUPAC name of the compound. So remember these points while naming the organic compounds containing complex substituent groups. Okay. Now let us move on to the next concept here. Write on the heading IUPAC naming of compounds containing multiple bonds. Next one, IUPAC naming of organic compounds containing multiple bonds. What do you mean by multiple bonds? What do you mean by multiple bonds? Multiple bonds are nothing but presence of double and a triple bond. So presence of double and a triple bonds. So double and triple bonds are called multiple bonds containing multiple bonds. Containing multiple bonds. And as we know that if double bond is present, then you have to take the primary suffix as "in", and if triple bond is present in a given organic compound, then you have to take the primary suffix as "ein". So that is the only difference here, and that the compound may also contain other substituent group also. Along with the multiple bond, it may also contain the substituent group also. So let us consider few examples of this type. So write on the examples and try to give the IUPAC name. CH3, CH double bond CH2, second one CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2, third one CH3 double bond CH double bond CH, CH3, and fourth one CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. So while writing this type of structures, we need to remember the tetravalency of the carbon atom. All the carbon atom should be satisfied while writing the substituent group. So to satisfy the tetravalency, the terminal position, if you have a double bond, means you will get CH2 group. So but in alkanes and a terminal position you will get CH3 group. That you have to remember. Okay, next one. So let me give this one here. Okay. So these are the alkenes for IUPAC nomenclature. So very simple. We have to select the longest chain which containing substituent group and the multiple bond. So as I said, the condition, if a chain containing multiple bond, you have to select the chain with the multiple bond even if it violates the longest chain rule, and you have to number the carbon chain in such a way that the carbon atom carrying the multiple bond gets the lowest possible number. And if it means to say, if both substituent group and the multiple bonds are present, you need to give the preference for multiple bonds. How to give the preference for multiple bonds? By assigning lowest possible number. So substituent group ಮತ್ತೆ multiple bonds ಎರಡೂ ಇತ್ತು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಬೈ ಅಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಲೋಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಲೋಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಶೋಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. So CH3, CH double bond CH2, you select the chain. This is the selected carbon chain. If you number the carbon chain from left to right, you will get the locant 2 for the carbon which containing multiple bond. So therefore you need to give the number from this end 1, 2, 3, means what it indicates, between first and second carbon you have a double bond. Now first you write the root word here because there is no substituent group, so no question of writing the prefix here. We need to start with the root word. So prop is the root word, prop, and what is the primary suffix in, and what is the position of multiple bond? 1 in. So we cannot write 1, 2 in here. So we need to write the smaller locant to indicate the position of a in. For example, if it is between first and second carbon, you need to give only 1. If it is between second and third carbon, then you need to give the position of double bond by using only one locant, the first locant, okay, first minimum locant. And prop 1 in, even you can write this as propene. Propene. So even you can write it as propene. So why we have written it as propene? Because if the locant is 1, then you can ignore the locant 1. So it means to say locant na ignore madadalla, locant 1 agidre matra you can ignore. Propene, it means to say the double bond is between first and second carbon. You can ignore the locant if it is 1. If it is 1, so you can write prop 1 in or prop in. Okay. Now similarly move on to the second one. So second one, you select the chain. This is the selected carbon chain. Again you give the number from right to left, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 carbon atoms are there. But 1 in, or you can write it as butane, but 1-ene or butene. So you can also write butene because you can ignore the locant 1. Now move on to the third one. Here we have the 4 carbon atoms. Give the number 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The position of double bond remains the same if you number from left to right or from right to left. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Between second and third carbon you have a double bond. So you have to mention only one locant, that is the first lowest locant. First lowest locant is 2. Therefore but-2-ene. So don't write it as butane now because you cannot ignore the locant 2 here. If it is locant 1, then only you can ignore the locant 1 here. So but-2-ene is the name of this compound. Similarly, move on to that here. So this compound containing both substituent group and the multiple bond. Substituent group ಇದೆ, multiple bond ಇದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ preference ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? Double bond ಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. So now you select the carbon chain first and then give the number. So this is the selected carbon chain. While giving the number, if you move on to left to right in the new numbering ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 between 4 and 5 ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is correct? According to IUPAC rule, you had to give the preference for a multiple bond. Therefore, you had to give the number from this end, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now prefix ida illi. What is the prefix? Methyl, and this methyl group is on the 4th carbon. And what is the root word? Pent, because in a selected parent chain we have 5 carbon atoms. And what is the primary suffix? -ene. And what is the position of primary suffix? 1. So therefore, what is the name? 4-methyl prefix and then pent 1-ene. So 4-methyl pent 1-ene is the name of IUPAC name of the 4th compound. Now move on to this. Here this is the compound given: CH3 CH2 CH2 C CH2 CH3 C double bond CH2. So selection of the carbon chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ಈ ಚೈನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you'll get 5 carbon atoms and 1 double bond. 5 carbon atoms ಜೊತೆಗೆ 1 double bond ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Whereas if you select this carbon chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you'll get 1 carbon atom more. ಅಂದರೆ 6 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 carbon atoms ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. You'll get a longest chain, but you won't get a multiple bond in the selected carbon chain. So what I said in a longest chain rule, if a chain containing multiple bond, you have to select the chain with a multiple bond even if it violates the longest chain rule. According to that rule, you need to select this chain. It may contain 1 carbon atom less, but it containing a double bond. We need to give the preference for double bond. Now number the chain from one end to another end. So you can number it from this end. So lowest possible number should be allotted to double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it containing a prefix? Yes. Here is a substituent group. What is this substituent group? This substituent group is ethyl substituent group. Therefore, what is the name? 2-ethyl. 2-ethyl. Pent is the root word. 1-ene. 2-ethyl pent 1-ene. 2-ethyl pent 1-ene is the IUPAC name for this alkene. Okay, now substituted alkene. Now try to write the bond line formula for these compounds. Now you write the bond line formula for these compounds. Iga bond line formula barilikke try ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. Bond line formula ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇದೆ? 3 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3. Between 1 and 2 you have double bond. So in this way you try to write the bond line formula. Write the bond line formula for this 1, 2, 3, 4. Between these two we have double bond. See here, double bond between first and second carbon, and try to give the bond line formula for this. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Between second and third carbon we have the double bond, and give the bond line formula for this. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ bond line formula ಬರೀರಿ. How to write? 5 carbon atoms you have to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double bond between first and second carbon, and on the fourth carbon you have a methyl group. Here you can write the methyl group. I'll rewrite this here. So here is double bond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have methyl group. Methyl group andre terminal end. So that is the bond line formula for the fourth compound. Similarly write it for fifth carbon. So fifth compound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And between 1 and 2 you have double bond, and on the third carbon you have a ethyl group. Ethyl group na itara ಬರಿಬಹುದು. See here, this is the bond line formula. ಈಗ ಈ ಥರ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನೀವು ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು IUPAC ನೇಮಿಂಗನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಗಿವ್ ದ IUPAC ನೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಗಿವನ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಸೊ ದ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ form. So you have to give the IUPAC name. Now take down few more examples for this category, that is for alkenes. Take down the next compound, sixth one. Take down sixth one. CH3, CH2, CH2, CCH3, CH3, CH2, CCH3, double bond CH2. So seventh one, CH3, CCH3, double bond CH, CH2, Cl, CH2, Cl. So eighth one, CH3, CH double bond CH, CH, C2H5, CHBr, CH3. So these are the alkenes, substituted alkenes given here. Now try to give the IUPAC name along with the bond line formula. Now, so this is the longest chain. First we need to select. So which is the longest chain? Straight chain you can select. Correct. Give the number from one end to another end. You need to give the preference for multiple bonds. You give the number 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. The selected parent carbon chain containing 7 carbon atoms here, and we are giving preference for a multiple bond by assigning the lowest possible number, and on the second carbon we have 1 methyl group, and on the fourth carbon we have 2 methyl groups. So you need to give the prefix first, because there are 3 substituent groups are here. One is on the second carbon and 2 more on the fourth carbon, but all the substituent groups are identical here. 1 methyl, second methyl, third methyl. So total there are 3 methyl groups. You can use it as trimethyl. So trimethyl is there along with the double bond. Now you name the compound, what you get? So the name of the compound will be, so 2 comma 4 comma 4 trimethyl. What is the root word? Hept. Hept is the root word because there are 7 carbon atoms, and on the first between 1 and 2 carbon we have a double bond. So therefore hept 1 ene. You can ignore the locant 1 if you want. You can also write it as heptene. So what is the name then? 2 4 4. 2 comma 4 comma 4 trimethyl hept 1 ene is the IUPAC name. Now we write the bond line formula for this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, correct, and give the number. Here we have double bond 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and on the second carbon we have 1 methyl group, on fourth carbon we have 2 methyl groups, and the fourth carbon will be quaternary carbon. Fourth carbon enagutte alige quaternary carbon agutte because it gets attached to 2 methyl groups. Already 2 carbon and this carbon, total 4 carbon atoms. So fourth carbon will be the quaternary carbon. Now try to give the name for this. Select the chain. 2 substituents ide, ಒಂದು methyl ide, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು chloro ide. So you give the, select the chain. This is the selected chain, and 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. See here, if you give the number from left to right, 1 2 3 4 means you'll get the second carbon. On second carbon you have ene and also methyl group. 2 comma 4 6, and here 1 2 3 1 comma 3 4 means you have to give the number from this end. The reason is that if you give the number from left to right or from right to left, the double bonded carbon gets the same locant. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಲೋಕೆಂಟ್ is taken by the double bonded carbon is same if you number it from left to right or from right to left. Then if it is the case, then sum of the locants illi less ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 comma 3 ಅಂದರೆ 1 comma 3 here it is 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2 comma 4 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ lowest sum rule, and again we are giving the preference to double bond. We are assigning the lowest possible number to double bond. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ what are the prefixes that we have? Chloro and methyl. Arrange them in alphabetical order. Chloro comes first and then the methyl. What is the position of chloro? 1 chloro, 3 methyl, but 2 ene. So what is the IUPAC name? 1 chloro, 3 methyl, but 2 ene. But 2 ene. So 1 chloro, 3 methyl, but 2 ene is the IUPAC name. Now you try to write the bond line formula. How to write? 1 2 3 4 and the carbon 1 2 3 4, and here we have double bond, and here is a methyl group. See, check and write. So on third carbon atom we have methyl group, between second and third carbon we have a double bond, on the first carbon chlorine atom is attached. So chlorine atom attach ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Cl na compulsory ಬರಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. Now select this, give the IUPAC name, select the chain first. So this will be the selected carbon chain. Give the number from one end to another end. So 1 2 3 4 5. 4 plus 5 9 plus 2 11. But if you give the number from this end, 1 2 3 4, that is 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4, that will be 9. So, but the highest number will be taken by the double bond, 4 agutte, but left to right kotte lowest possible number double bonded ige barutte. It means to say we need to give the preference for double bond andre we need to assign the lowest possible number to that carbon which containing a double bond. Hagagi how to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also we have two substituents, one is bromo, another one is ethyl, correct? Which comes first? Bromo comes first and then the ethyl, and then double bond is between second and third carbon. Now you give the name, root word will be Higgs because 6 carbon atoms are there in the selected parent carbon chain. Then what is the name? So 5 bromo, 4 ethyl, Higgs 2ene. See here, 5 bromo, 4 ethyl, Higgs 2ene. Between second and third carbon we have double bond, therefore Higgs 2ene. Now let me give the bond line formula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between second and third carbon we have double bond, and here on the fourth carbon we have ethyl group, and on the fifth carbon we have bromine. So this is ethyl group CH2 CH3 which is present on the fourth carbon. In that way you can give the bond line formula. Okay, so this is about the naming of organic compounds which containing a double bond, So I will continue with the same nomenclature of organic compounds which containing triple bond and other functional groups. I will take it in the next class. Thank you.